10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Dak to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Numbers pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He had it for a launch, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up first down, too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Dak throwing again. And there's another one. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Only a yard on the pickup. Now it's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And he won't get it done here as they close in on him for the loss. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. They pitch it out to him here. And he won't get anything here before he's shoved out. So that brings up 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
47.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. Boy, that was close. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He's got this at the 27. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah! There we go. We're going to 54. 120.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, here's Dak. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. A toss here to Sampson. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Now run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Kyler to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Making it even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So first down from the 41. Now Kyler. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On the last play, now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Well, most drives should end right there. They beat the defense and converts on third and 17. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
The Panther first down.
Murray here on first down. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. That's been sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go, second down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late.
They get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Forever coming up. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis.
Murray's pass intercepted. Turnover on downs.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down. Throwing again is Dak. Incomplete pass. and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Kill. 26.
They'll throw, third and long. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Breaks the tackle. He gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through 2, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. The catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, Friday. What do you think?
Prescott on first and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first and 10, it's Murray. It is Cup, left side. He's taken down at the 30. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, Murray. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Trying left side with Sampson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Kyler looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Cut out left. And a nice chunk there, around 7. He's up to the 27.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him fail.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one with a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that gain.
6 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Murray, first and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the timing on that screen pass, it was all a mess from the very beginning. By the time he finally got the pass to the running back, there was no place to go.
All right, here we go. Second down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Hey.
Third and long for him here. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Yeah, there we go. Right there.
Dak out of the pistol. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
37.
Back to the air, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
47.
Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Yeah, 26.
Prescott now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard loss. Brings up 2nd
Offense
and
at the
14.
line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
47-yard line.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Yeah, 26.
Dak now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Dump off caught by his back. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yeah! That's fine, eh? We're going to 53.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Corey Black has got it. And the Panthers will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off here to Sampson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the enough that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Murray. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And their 4th sack of the game, bro, brings up 4th down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh, I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. First down, here's Dak. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott absolutely fires this one right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Chased out to his right. But he didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
He's back to throw. Makes the catch. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Caught out wide. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints jump in front late. Here's Slide and try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Panthers 7.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hand off to Sampson. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces fourth down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pass complete to Wiley. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.